What's going on, guys? College Lefty Gaming, and in this video I have for you guys a friendly game versus MILLER9GAMING on YouTube. A link to his channel will be in the comments pinned down below. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the lineup is going to be Javier Baez, Bryce Harper, but I'm going to pinch hit JD Martinez if he has a lefty, Mike Schmidt, Duke Snider, Barry Larkin, Chris Davis, Johnny Bench, Adam Jones, the flashback diamond. In the rotation we got Ferguson Jenkins, CC, Brett Reagan, Oral Hershiser, and Aníbal Sánchez. On the bench, Kyle Schwarber, José Ramírez, JD Martinez, Albert Bell, Frank Thomas there, and then I kind of go through some of my outfielders right here and show you guys who I could have put in, but I wanted to use this Adam Jones card. I haven't got a chance to use him yet. I also didn't really use Albert Bell too much. But here we go, we're playing my good friend MILLER9GAMING on YouTube. He's got a great team. He has Vladimir Guerrero, so he has a bunch of live series guys in there, and Kershaw. We have Aníbal Sánchez on the mound. And here I have Javier Baez leading off. I just bought him right before this game, and I was really excited to use him. I swung first pitch. I mean, I used him as a gold card, but this is the first time using it as a diamond, and thought I squared that one up, but it just went right to him. The wind was blowing in 8 miles an hour. I didn't show it in this video, but I did check during I hit pause during the game, and the wind was blowing in a lot. But I just hit that one foul with JD Martinez. And then I struck out on a good pitch, good slider right there. I just dropped the PCI too low. Well, here we got Mike Schmidt, the 3-hitter. We didn't want to use immortals in this game or creative players. We wanted to mix it up a little bit. He said he wanted to use some guys he hasn't used yet, and I did too. So that's what we went with. I wasn't able to capitalize, just showed the one hit in the first inning. And here he's got Mookie Betts leading it off. He hits it right to first base, easy out. Makes it a close play though, because Mookie's pretty fast. But here he has Eddie Mathews, the legend. And I've matched up with MILLER9GAMING multiple times in this year's game, and I played him multiple times last year, but we've friendly quit every time this year. This is the first time playing, and there Barry Larkin just misses the ball. I think I took a bad route towards the baseball on that one. I just missed it, but that brings up JD Martinez. That was Mike Trout, so he could have really done some damage there in the first inning, made me pay for that. Luckily, I got away with it. He hit it right to Javi Baez. But yeah, I mean, what I was saying is we've always friendly quit, so I really wanted to get a chance to play him. I've matched up with him because he is a World Series player. He's one of the higher ranked players in this game. He has played a bunch of games as well. He has like 400 games played, so he knows all about how this game can play at times. So we were both just saying like, wow, what a crazy game this was. But here we got Javier Baez up. That was the Adam Jones debut right there. His first at bat, I ground out to short. Another one, he was pitching me well with this Kershaw. So far, in the beginning of this game, we both have just one hit, and we both haven't done anything with it. That his hit could have been an error with that Barry Larkin. It is what it is, but I know Josh is a great hitter. Even with the wind blowing in, I know I was power swinging a lot in this game. I always power swing a lot, really, when I play this MLB game, because I feel like I try to hit a home run, and if I square one up and I do power swing, then it's going to go out. But here I have Mike Schmidt up once again, and there I did power swing, and he makes a heck of a play there with José Ramírez, diving stop, and makes the throw. Next up, Duke Snider. And so far, Kershaw's been dealing. Here, I did regular swing there with an X, and just the wind. If you hit the ball anywhere to left field, the wind was blowing way in, 8 miles an hour from left. So, I mean, anything in the air is not going unless you do power swing. So here he has Mike Trout, a card I wish I had in this certain situation, but I sold mine in order to get that Louis Tiant. But I wasn't going to use knuckleballers in this friendly game either. Here I bring in Frank Thomas for Chris Davis, the Orioles one, first baseman. And I really like that Chris Davis. I like any Chris Davis in this game, really. They all hit bombs, but I had to go with Frank Thomas there. I gave Chris Davis one at-bat, and I flew out to right field. But then Frank Thomas gets that infield hit. Johnny Bench grounds into a double play, of course. So the next at-bat, his Javier Baez goes deep. I threw a splitter there. I missed my location. I tried to get it outside. I missed in, and he just hit it out with Baez. Baez is really good. He's been going off in real life, too, in this year in the MLB. He has like 20-something home runs, 27 bombs, I believe. But anyway, Johnny Bench almost hits one out there as well. Brings up Adam Jones, making his second at-bat for the team. I really like this card, honestly. I wish he had a little bit better hitting stats, but his defense is really good. I power swung on that. Somehow that's a base hit the other way. He was my 8-hitter, so I pinch hit José Ramírez for Aníbal Sánchez. I'm trying to be extremely aggressive, down 1 run, because I know I'm running out of time here. I know that MILLER9 is a good hitter, and here I'm trying to hit and run. it works out. I wasn't trying to steal there with Adam Jones because I know I'm going to get thrown out. He doesn't have the best stealing rating, only 68 speed. But that hit and run pays off. I'm able to go second and third there. But I strike out with J.D. Martinez after he walked Javier Baez, who was my leadoff hitter. I struck out there on that splitter below the zone. I tried to hold up, but I couldn't. Here Mike Schmidt's up. I almost ground to a double play very next pitch and run myself out of the inning, as I usually do. But there I was sitting on a pitch low. I was able to hit one out into the outfield. I thought I squared it up, but I mean, the wind was blowing in. I wasn't expecting to hit it out with a regular X swing there. And I don't know if the wind's OP in this game. I mean, it is what it is. I just figured I'd play it here. It was a contact swing, hit it right to the pitcher with this Barry Larkin. He doesn't have any power versus righty anyway, so I figured I'd just go with the contact swing there. Try to maybe get an infield hit or a base hit up the middle, something like that, but I probably should have regular swung. Very next at bat, though, I'm giving it up to Duke Snider, man. It seems like every game goes this way. I score a run, I try to be aggressive. I could have had more than one run with the bases loaded there, and I just wasn't able to capitalize. I struck out, and that's on me, and I gave the lead right back to him very next inning. So that's not what you want to do. Anytime you score a run, just like real baseball, you want to have a shutdown inning. But luckily, I'm able to bounce back in this inning and throw a 2-0 fastball up and in with Trevor Hoffman, kind of a dangerous pitch, but he does fly out to center. Here he is, Trevor Hoffman pitching against Kyle Schwarber. I pinch hit Kyle Schwarber for my Trevor Hoffman. And a 2-2 count, hanging change up. Maybe got too much of the zone there, but I definitely swung early. Kyle Schwarber's just an animal. Anything thrown in the zone, diamond or silver, whichever one it is. If the silver's playing up, he's an animal. So yeah, but the PCI was right on it, but it was early and okay contact. Very next at bat, Javier Baez gets walked. There's nobody down in the inning, so I can capitalize here if I'm able to clutch up with J.D. Martinez and an 0-0 count. I thought I got that one, man, but it was just early again. PCI was not quite on it, but I'm striking out once again with J.D. Martinez. I think that was the third strikeout of the game for him, and I went 0 with him. So I hadn't used him in a while, and I've been using Stanton mostly, and Stanton was playing down, so it's just a matter of using the guys. Then I try to steal second, try to be aggressive because I know I'm going to hit into a double play. Then I end up striking out anyway. So what a waste of an inning, a really good opportunity. And I'm thinking at this point now I'm going to lose, because anytime you do that, you most likely lose the game. That's just a matter of fact. I bring in Alex Wood, have 2 outs. He brings in Jeff Bagwell. I figure might as well just leave him in. Jeff Bagwell kills righties anyways, so I'll go with this Alex Wood, and somehow that wasn't a home run. It looked like he squared it up to me. Just didn't have any exit velocity there. I don't know. It might have been below the zone just barely, but I thought that was for sure going to be crushed. In the 9th inning, I left in Alex Wood to face Mookie Betts, and he hits one into center field for a base hit. Unfortunate way to start the inning. I figured I would bring in Aroldis Chapman in this situation, and Chapman has been very effective for me. I mean, against good players, they seem to light him up, and I was just expecting, here it comes, bottom of the 9th, walk off. I'm having a hard time locating with Chapman. These sliders right here, I'm definitely going with the slider or the fast. I mean, he has 3 good pitches that you just have to locate with him. That's the toughest thing. If you get good feedback with him, it can be effective. Just like that, I get a changeup with good feedback, and I don't know what happened there. I guess I should have probably touched the base with Baez and then tried to throw it, but I tried to throw to second. He did a weird underhand toss, and I threw to first, so then I canceled the throw, and it was just a botched play. But luckily, Mike Trout doesn't hit the hanging slider out. He hits it to center field. He's not able to advance because of Adam Jones' arm out there. He's got like an 80-something arm. So I think he would have been out on that. I probably would have went, knowing my stupidity on the base pass. But anyway, he's got J.D. Martinez up. I'm not messing around here. I got to go with Bruce Sutter. Bruce Sutter splitter, as well as he's got a good fastball and slider, but I'm not trying to throw a fastball here to J.D. Martinez, even though the split finger, it is considered a fastball, so he does have the no penalty because it's a split finger fastball. I mean, it works with dead red, but luckily here, it's a good pitch anyway. I mean, I struck out with it earlier. I was thinking, okay, maybe if I struck out with it, then maybe I can get him with the same guy. I don't know. I mean, J.D. Martinez is hard to pitch to at all. But there he pops it up, luckily. I mean, that could have easily been a 3-run homer, especially because J.D. has the fighter quirk, so he performs better in the 9th inning or better. I mean, his PCI was probably pretty big at that time, but Suter is one of the best relievers in this game, and I'm glad I did that Cubs collection in order to get him. But here he has Freddie Freeman up to bat in a 1-0 count. I'm one pitch away from pitching out of this jam. 2 leadoff hits, or I guess a leadoff hit and then a messed up play on my end. But there I throw a good slider, first slider I think I threw all this whole time, this whole inning with Suter. But there's splitter. I think Freddie Freeman also has the dead red quirk, and luckily he just hits it right to center field. But into the bottom of the 10th we go. I wasn't able to score in the 10th inning. I kind of had my bottom of my lineup up, and then I also had my pitcher spot up. I left in Suter because I figured this could go for a couple innings, man. This could be a long game here. But I have Javier Baez up to bat, and he hits a no-doubter on that fastball inside. And I was just sitting on a pitch low and away, and I was able to somehow hit that one. The PCI was off of it, but it was a power swing, and somehow Javier Baez, the bat must have been right on that pitch because it was a no-doubter, so I don't know. But the feedback threw me off a little bit, so that makes it a 3-2 game. And here he's got Mookie Betts up with Harper on first base. I couldn't locate with Gagne at all. I had to try to throw some pitches right over the plate with him. And here I throw, a fastball, I'm ball one after I just walked Harper. But here I go with the changeup inside on a 1-0 count to Mookie Betts. Get early feedback, but I was finally able to locate a pitch low and inside there. Now I'm trying to go away. And I hang the splitter. I just got way too much of the plate there. I got extremely lucky, popped up to Frank Thomas. And that pitch easily could have been the game right there. 2-run walk-off home run for him. And I'm sure he was thinking the same thing. You know, just sometimes this game, that's the way it is. You can get lucky. You can, and some of the pitch, like just because I'm using Eric Gagne, that could have been the reason too. He's an 896 overall. He's an amazing card. But for whatever reason, sometimes I can't locate with them. Here I'm going with the curveball, just miss. I figured I'd just roll the rest of this gameplay because might as well. It's bottom of the 11th. It's either right now he's gonna walk it off, or we're gonna get the win here on a double play or something. But here he flies out to center field. I figured I'd show the final, like as many pitches as I could here at the end. Here he brings up Mike Trout in the worst possible guy I could face. I'm not throwing him a first pitch strike because of his quirk, especially because it's Mike Trout. Go with the curveball. Got a terrible feedback. Gets by bench. He tries to advance, and somehow he gets thrown out to end the game. And I thought he was actually safe on that play. I couldn't believe that that's how the game ended. I thought for sure that he could have got a base hit right there and easily scored that run. A base hit in the gap would have scored it. But at the same time, he's trying to be aggressive and get that guy into scoring position, so it makes sense. What a way to end it, man. I couldn't believe it. Definitely check out Miller9Gaming's channel on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to do it for this video. Definitely check out Miller9Gaming's channel on YouTube. A link to his channel will be posted in the comment section down below. But until next time, guys, peace out.